Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna talk about where I'm at this point of my life. So as you may know, if you watch my previous videos, I've been talking a little bit about how to start programming and whether should you go to a bootcamp or not. So a little bit about me. I'm from Mexico City. I started studying in UM. Actually, this is my alma mater. I studied finance and economics. Then I started working as an imports and exports logistic broker. From there, I quit my job. I started. During the stay in the company that I was working at, which is well, I won't say it just for anonymity purposes. Meanwhile, I was working there for about a year and 6 months. I started learning web development on my own, and I was also very how would you say, motivated to learn Objective C, because back then I used to own an iPhone and I wanted to do applications on the iPhone and also some games. But yeah, so generally I just wanted to learn web development and mobile development. So I started learning web development because for me, I said, okay, let's start with the easy things, which for me back then was CSS, HTML, Bootstrap, etc. And then I'll just like move up the ladder, right? So now, going back to me quitting my job, I quit my job because I was starting to enjoy a lot web development. So I went into this bootcamp called Ironhack. Ironhack is a web development bootcamp, which is well, they have a full time and a half time and a part time web development bootcamp. I went into the full time. From there, when I finished my bootcamp in about 10 weeks, I started looking for a job. They say that they guarantee you a job within like 1 or 2 months. I remember that I finished in October, and October 16th, and by the beginning of December, I was already talking to companies, and particularly this company that ended up hiring me. So I started talking to them by the beginning of December, and in June I started working with them. And the delay of me starting on December was due to the fact that I'm from Mexico and I don't own a green card or a U.S. citizenship, and due to that fact, I am a student. I'm actually currently a student, and back then I also was a student. So there's some paperwork in order for me to work under the OPT, which is optional practicing practice training. If you Google it, you can understand a little bit more about it. The normal stuff. After that, for international students as me, what we have is that we get our F1 visa to do our studies within 4 or 5 years. I did mine in 4, so I graduated on time. And after that, we have a year in order to get a job without them necessarily hiring, like sponsoring us. We have 1 year of grace period to work without having to be sponsored. After that year passes, and that year is called the OPT, then we do have to get a sponsor, and with that sponsor you get either an H1 visa, you get a TN visa, there's the international investors visa. There's plenty of visas that we can apply to. But basically I was in that position, meaning that I was on my OPT after my finance and economics studies. I got hired, they were happy with me, they wanted to sponsor me, and also if you Google about this, I was about to apply to a TM visa. The thing is that because my boss says you have the green light, due to the fact that I studied finance and economics, and I didn't study something related to software development or software engineering or computer science, I could I could not get sponsored to work in the US as a programmer. So yeah, it sucks. The bootcamp that I took, it, it doesn't count as formal education towards the visas. So I mean, luckily, I actually wanted to study computer science afterwards, like because I truly like programming. I like all the theory. I like all the stuff that computer science teaches you and all the theory that they give you. Because I think that computer science is a really good career, and they actually give you a really good picture of how well, I mean, it's called computer science for a reason. You know how computers work, networks, the hardware, the you know how computers were created, how to write binary, assembly. Like it's really interesting stuff, and I'm really passionate for it. I really like it. So even if I would have been able to get the passport, the visa, I would have been really happy to study on my own, like you know, get a master's, like a, you know, there's those masters where you can go like to classes at night, or you can go like throughout the weekends. Executive masters, I think they are called. So yeah, I was very interested in doing like a master's or like a career on computer science. But yeah, due to the fact that I couldn't get the visa, I said like, well, I was already interested in working, I mean, in studying computer science, and now I have the necessity to study computer science if I want to stay here in the US and work as a computer engineer or as a software engineer, which is what I want to do. So now, rather than me getting a job, I kind of have to take a step back. I went back into studying, and currently I am studying computer science in the University of Miami. So that's me right now. Now, what I'm currently doing on my own, so I'm building websites for people that, you know, I just recently built a website for one of my dad's friends. You know, it's always helpful to ask for not referrals, but you know, you ask around your family and family friends and whatnot, and if they need a website, like obviously you're gonna help. They're helping you out, and you can help them out without charging them at all or not too much. That way you started doing projects on your own, and that's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing websites for friends, for family friends and family, and that has been giving me a little bit of income. Now currently I have zero income, so I'm gonna have to start working in the university, doing who knows what, whatever they have available. You know, if I have to work at the gym of the university, if I have to work at the library, if I have to work as a, you know, front desk helper in the computer science department, I'll do it. I have to do it. But yeah, so that's my situation right now. I need to get a job. So yeah, right now I'm 26. In case you were wondering how old I am. Yeah, I'm old for being in college, but I'm not that old. I guess. I hope so. So yeah, it feels a little bit odd going back to school knowing that there's like some 18, 19-year-old kid doing the same stuff as I am. And you know, I'm not really bothered about it. I'm really enjoying all my classes. Because prior to going into computer science, between January when I got hired, and I'm speaking about January 2018, till the day I started learning Java. And I wanted to learn Java because I switched phones. So before that I used to own an iPhone 6, and from the iPhone 6 I didn't like the 7 or the 8. I thought they were the same thing. I saw the Pixel 2. I said like, you know what? I'm just gonna test it. So I've been using the Pixel 2 XL, which is the phone that I'm currently recording this video on. But yeah, so because of that I said like, well, rather than learning Swift or Objective-C, as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to start learning Java so I can do some Android applications. And since I know a little bit of Swift, I'm also going to try to do the same application that I do on Java on Swift, so I can learn both languages and be able to program in both platforms. On top of that, I also know how to do full stack development because of the bootcamp. I know the mean stack, I know the MERN stack. I'm currently I've done a little bit of MySQL. I'm trying to do a full project with MySQL, but haven't gotten the time to do that yet. And about college, me being 26, well, to be honest, I'm doing every day. Oh, that's why I mentioned Java. So I learned Java previously, and right now in computer science, everything we learn is in Java. So everything that I see in Java, like, I'm so excited to learn. I'm so happy because that's what I've been learning on my own, and now somebody teaching it to me. I think it's great. Like, I'm learning really, really cool stuff, for me at least, which are like algorithms, or sorting algorithms, search algorithms, and you say like, well, like, why do you need that stuff? I don't think I'm ever gonna use an algorithm. And let me tell you, you may be wrong. Why? Well, recently I'm actually currently doing this app where you have a list of exercises, of cards, or call them elements. Each element has a title and an image. So what I did in this Android application, I put a search bar at the top, and the way that you filter the cards is by implementing a sort algorithm. When you, not sort, like a search. You only display the cards with the title that matches your search. So, there you go. There's your search algorithm. And one way to implement the search is that you also need to sort it, because you have to have it in an ordered list, because the way the search algorithm works is that once it's ordered, then you can, like a dictionary. If you're looking for a word that starts with M, you're not gonna go from the beginning till the end. That's just wasting time. You go straight to the M, and you get rid of like whatever's before the M and whatever's after the M. But that has to be in order for you to do that. So just an example of why I'm really excited about learning algorithms. But yeah, I'm very excited. Currently doing my computer science degree. Because I currently studied finance and economics, there's a lot of classes that translates into my current degree, which is awesome because I'm gonna do it in 2 years rather than 4 years. So for me, it's like a master's rather than like an undergraduate. Though I'm getting the undergraduate title instead of the master's, but I don't care. I'm just really happy that I'm learning computer science. And about my personal time, I am doing Android apps. I'm doing full MERN stack apps. And whenever I get done with my Android app, which I want to launch before the end of this year, I also want to start doing it in Swift, so I can also upload it into the Apple Store. So yeah, I think I'm in really exciting times, or I think that I'm in a very exciting stage of my life, even though I had to take a step back. But I'm pretty happy. But yeah, that's why. So I started this channel like, say, what, 8 months ago, 9 months ago. Then I kind of stopped uploading videos, but I just wanted to, give you a little background of where I am at, what my plans are, which actually my plans right now are to finish my computer science career and, get an internship or a part-time job where I can learn and apply everything that I learn. Meanwhile, I study and, earn some money at the time. Why not? Who doesn't want to earn money? Ideally, I would want to work at a web development company software. Software development company. But because I would be doing it for part time, a lot of companies don't like that. So yeah, that's to my disadvantage, unfortunately. But yeah, right now that's what I'm doing, and basically in the coming weeks I'm gonna be uploading videos about web development. I really want to upload something about React because I've seen a lot of people, React is very popular right now, so why not? Uh, I'm going to redo my portfolio website in React, so I may also put like a tutorial on how to do your portfolio website with the React stack, or not even, like you can just do the front end in React and that's it. It can be static. I'm also gonna upload tutorials about Android on how to do login, register, logout, edit, delete, etc. with SQLite. I'm gonna do it also with Firebase, and for now, I think those are the projects that I'm really interested in putting in YouTube. But I don't know. You guys, let me know if you like my videos, if you like this type of videos, the video blogs. If you like it, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, please subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. And I'll see you the next time.